All right, guys, we are here in Westland, Michigan, and we are here at Spirit Halloween. I'm fresh out of work, so I'm going to stay off the screen here in my work duds. But anyway, this is in an old Value City. Used to be a huge furniture store, and this is just proof that Spirit will jock any position to get into a store. There's no place too big. This is a huge old Value City furniture, but we're gonna go ahead and take you inside and we're gonna show you what all they got inside here. So this is my first trip to Spirit in Michigan. So let's go see what they got. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see what we got inside here. We are in the Spirit Halloween store here. All righty. And here we go. Right off the bat here, we've got the Welcome to Camp Harbor Lake. And as you can see here, we've got the, I believe this is the Pumpkin Punisher. He is pretty cool, up close and personal. I really dig, he's got this comic type feel to him that really makes for a fun look here. So you can really, he'd be fun. I actually like him. So this is the first look here. Pumpkin Punisher. All right. And of course you can't have a camp without having Mr. Jason. Now, I will say, I expected him to be bigger. They always say never meet your heroes in person. And let's see if we can get him operating here so you can see. I actually will say the Spirit did a really good job with some of their props this year. This is one of the first years I saw some really exciting things in their lineup here. So there's a lot of cool stuff to add, and it looks like they've got a little bit of something for everybody, depending on what your theme is and how you decorate for the season. There's a little bit for everybody. I don't know about you, but I'm going to say I think Michael's got something going wrong with his do here. Somebody needs to give Michael a blowout. He's having a rough hair day here, guys. Help him out. Help him out. I got to say, this is one of the animatronics I was most excited about. The Willow Witch. She is very cool.
You can never repay.
I'm going to say they probably are missing some of the hookups on the head here because I notice her light isn't on the eyes and the mouth isn't moving, which that is something here. But she is very cool. You can see the sculpt on her face. I love a creepy witch. I think we've been having too many kind of Cosmo Vogue looking witches, but it's nice to get a creepy witch. I even love the staff here, how they've got it set up here. Very cool. All right. I know all of you have been waiting for this guy. Let's get him going. I really dig this piece, this little Jason here, tabletop here. This is very cool. Let's see what the price is on this guy. We can see it here. It is, sorry, my specs aren't really helping me here. It's kind of dark. 40, basically $47 for the Jason here. A little high, but that's a tabletop. They're pretty cool. And they also have an Oogie Boogie here. Looks like they're probably still adding some pieces here, but the Oogie Boogie's pretty cool too. I'm assuming it's a licensed piece, so that's going to be about the same. Actually, $45 on the Oogie Boogie. Looks like, if I didn't know any better, he may be blacklight reactive, which is pretty cool. So that would be pretty dope. We've got some Haunted Mansion merch here. And of course, you've got the door knocker here. They always have this guy. And I definitely dig this candelabra here. Very cool. And then, of course, you got the bust. For you Haunted Mansion fans. And if you're into blankets, if you need some horror blankets, they've got everything from Halloween here. Of course, they've got Terrifier. You know they're going to have Art the Clown somewhere in there for you Art the Clown fanatics. And then, out of nowhere, here's Betty Boop. Where did Betty Boop come from, huh? They also have Coraline. They've got a Welcome to Derry, which is pretty cool here. And then this looks like the Addams Family here. Morticia and Gomez. They've also got Megan here. And they've even got Twilight here, you know, for you Cullen fans. There's also Ghostface, of course. As if you can ever find a place where Ghostface isn't. He's everywhere. All right, and that's pretty much it. The rest of this is all variations of Ghostface. There we go. Need your skull fix. You got some really cool skulls here for if you're looking for something like kind of artsy. This is definitely different. Now this is different. Looks like they're trying to get into the Oddities movement here with this owl piece here. I dig this. This is kind of cool. Got like little butterflies. That's different. And then this, I'm going to move this into the light so you can see this. Kind of like a jasper almost. So you can see this. So you can appreciate it. That's wild. That's different. And then, of course, there's glitter all in here with a rose. So Spirit's trying to play their hand in the Oddities game here. So you even got some pieces like that. And then, of course, you have the whole mushroom art. And then you have the very, very neat designs with the roses. And this is different. This is kind of like a snake riddled skull. And it looks like some more. This is like some bat skull with mushrooms. And then there's a bat skull with kind of like some sun runes. And then, of course, looks like a dog skeleton. This is different. And it, oh, if I can hold that light down. Now you can see what it looks like lit up. That's different. Kind of cool. Of course, you've got Gizmo. Let me see if he can. So these are what they call the side steppers, and they've got Gizmo. They all do the same thing, so I'll save you the redundancy. But they've got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. They've got Ghostface. They've got the Hatbox Ghost. And then, of course, you know they're going to have Art the Clown. Those of you who have been seeing Abigail at Michael's, let's show you what she really should look like. So this is Abigail at Spirit. Big difference. And I'm curious, I'm not sure what the price is at Michael's, but you guys help me out in the comments here. We're going to see what the Abigail at Spirit looks like. For one, it looks a heck of a lot better than the one at Michael's. But let's just see what the price is. Let's see here. This one is $100. Now, somebody in the comments help me out. Let me know what that one in Michael's is going for. Because if you got to make a choice, if it's anywhere close to this price, do yourself a favor. Save the money and get something that looks a heck of a lot better. This would definitely be the better option here. Some more tchotchkes here. This Ghostface bus here is pretty cool here. I love the fact that it's got kind of the half skull thing going on. Very cool. Very cool for desk. This is $40, not too bad for that, but that's pretty cool. If you're a Scream fan, that's a nice piece to have for the collection. And of course, Spirit is not going to let you down. They've got some Summerween stuff if you're a Summerween person. Guys, is that trend going to ever go away? Is Summerween going to come and go, or is it here to stay? Comments in the section here. Comments. Let me know. Is Summerween a passing phase, or is Summerween going to be here forever, part of Halloween? But here are some of the stuff that Spirit can offer, and those, they've got a lot of cool tchotchkes wrapped up in myself. Nice. Spooky season. Now they've got some really cool wall art here. This guy is really cool. I dig that. That's really cool. Let's see what that goes for. I'm just curious. It is $25 and it's actually pretty heavy, which isn't bad. Not bad for this. That's $25 and it's got that whole 3D feel to it. I really like that. Not bad for $25. And then they've got a lot of cool different artwork here. You can see here. Like I said, once again, Spirit is definitely getting into the oddities realm here. They are definitely opportunistic, so they're making sure they hit what's trending now. And since that seems to be a hot move right now, they've got plenty that fit into that mold of oddities. This is also really cool.
Fascinating.
Once again, as you can see, a lot of things that fall into the oddities realm. And for you fans of Wiccan lore, that type of stuff, they've got plenty of that too as well. This is really cool. This is something different here. Oh. So you can see here. Very cool. All right. And this one, just so you know, for let's see if I got a price on that. I do not see a price on that, guys. So if you know, comment. No, actually, there is one here with a price on it. It is actually $50. Kind of high for that, but it's a cool, unique looking piece. Not going to see that anywhere else. I doubt it. This is a cool, interesting looking piece too here. Kind of looks like a Death Eater if I didn't know any better. This is definitely something different. And then they've got the broken doll parts. And then also they've always got Harry Potter merch here, so you can always find that if you're looking for it. Wizards welcome, Muggles tolerate it. Hilarious. Slytherin, believe it or not, I was identified as a Slytherin house, and Jamie, as you would know it, is a Hufflepuff. Neither one of us was a Gryffindor. But there's lots of cool artwork here. Lots of wall art. Stuff that you see all the time, as usual, the Beetlejuice sign, the welcome to Camp Crystal Lake here. And I do believe they've got the Bates Motel sign, as they always do. And man, I dig the Voldemort. Dig that. So I hope you guys enjoyed my first visit to Spirit Halloween 2026 here. As you can see, the store still had a ton of holes, so we're gonna have to probably make another visit to see what's new on these shelves. So stay tuned, as we will still be doing a lot more for spooky season, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. If so, let us know with a like, a subscribe, and share with another Halloween infected friend.